What's up, dolls, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little notification bell, that way you'll be notified each and every time I upload. I just have my natural hair out. It's in 2 puffs, so I hope that you all like this style. I have my little ringlets like on the side. I don't know where I was going with this this style, but I just felt like, you know, like punk rock type stuff. So that's why I decided to do this look. But I hope that you all really enjoy it. I hope that it came out good. I'm not sure, but we're gonna hope for it. If you're wondering what I'm wearing on my eyes today, I'm using a mix of the Chloe Morello eyeshadow palette and the Violet Voss Pro Drenched Metals eyeshadow palette, and sadly both of these are discontinued. So if you want to see a look on my eyeshadow today, I will probably have to recreate it with palettes that are still in use and then see if I can get as close to this, and if I can, I'll definitely let you guys know. But if you want to see a video on that, you have to let me know. Either comment down below or hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and let me know if you would like to see this look recreated on camera. I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 favorite palettes for beginners, and this is just a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, to just kind of let you guys know if you're just beginning in makeup or just getting started in makeup and you really don't know where to start as far as eyeshadows, then this video is for you. I have all of the eyeshadow palettes that either I've used when I first started or either that I feel is easy for beginners to use. So I hope that you all will enjoy this video. I'm going to start out with the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette, and it just looks like this. Now she has a remix version of this that is currently being sold. However, this is the older version, and in the older version it comes with 9 gorgeous eyeshadows. Look how gorgeous and neutral those are. And I've never played with this palette yet, but I'm definitely excited to play with it. And if I create a really good look with this palette, I will definitely film it for you guys. And on the other side, when you flip and open up the other side of the palette, it's just a lipstick palette. And I see why they discontinued it, because the lipstick side of it gets really gross and the lipsticks aren't that great to start with. So in her new palette, you'll get 9 shadows on both sides. And moving along to the next palette, this is my e.l.f. Kneaded Nude palette, and I have really gotten so much use out of this, and I didn't really think I would because it's so neutral toned, and I'm a girl that kind of likes playing with colors, if you don't already know. But this is how the eyeshadow palette look. The lighting might be washing it out just a little bit, but this palette is so good. The shimmers in here are so good. The only problem is that you won't really have a bunch of transitional colors. For those of you who don't know, transitional shades are the shades that you put in between your lid color and like your brow bone highlight or whatever, just to kind of soften the look of your eyeshadow. So let me swatch some of the shimmers. Look how amazing those shimmers are, and it feels really buttery, smooth, creamy, and I really like this palette. Moving right along, this one was an OG favorite of mine for years. Oh my goodness, I used this one so much and I was looking so crazy because I didn't know what to do with it. But this is the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, and this is the original one. This is the one that started all, because since this one came out, I think they had 2 or 3 different versions of this palette that came out, and so they only currently sell 2 versions of it. So you definitely can get those, and I'm sure they're better better formulated than the older version. But y'all, I went in. When I say I went in on the older version of it, oh my goodness. And a lot of people think that that orange shade right there, I really love that orange shade, but I really just used it as an orange corrector before I actually started purchasing correctors. So a little fun fact. But it has a bunch of shimmers and mattes, and it has a shimmer white and a matte black color. And if you're like me and you want to start experimenting and playing with colors, this palette is going to work for you. Okay, another favorite palette of mine. I just have to kind of throw this one in here because I haven't really played around with it before, but I figured that the colors in here are super gorgeous and it might be really easy to create neutral looks with this. But this is the Colourpop Sol Palette. Look how gorgeous those colors are. So it looks like you get about 5 to 6 neutral colors and about 3 or 4 bright pops of colors, but it's really just an orange and red and gold and bronze type palette. And this palette looks really amazing. It just looks like this on the front. And so I actually can't wait to play with it. Moving right along, I haven't really had the chance to use this one as well, but y'all, when KathleenLights do a collab with Colourpop, it's normally pretty good from what I hear. And this is her Dream Street palette. KathleenLights, she is a beauty guru here on YouTube. You get a bunch of neutral shades in here. You also get a nice pop of like red, and then you get a couple pops of blue. So if you are a person who likes warm or neutral shades and still want to try out certain cool tone shades as well, this palette is super duper gorgeous. These are how the colors look. It's really gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to play with this. Actually, I don't know why it took me so long. The only thing I don't like is that this palette doesn't have a mirror. It just has this on the inside of the packaging. I really love palettes that includes the mirror. I think KathleenLights learned, and she did another collab with Colourpop Cosmetics that I really like and think is good for beginners, and it's the Zodiac palette. So with this palette, she did include a mirror, which I am happy that she did. And also, look at these beautiful colors in here. So you do get a lot of neutral colors in here. I would have to say you get about 6 neutral colors, and then you get like this whole row and like that whole row of maybe like colors you can play around with and have fun, that are like pops of, you know, just pops of color. So I really like this one. And also, if you are a newbie or beginner makeup and you're into smoky eyeshadows, like smoky looks and stuff, like dark vampy makeup looks, this is the palette for you. As this was the first eyeshadow palette I have brought from Colourpop, and it's the Cute AF palette. And again, this palette does not have a mirror on it. I absolutely hate when palettes don't include the mirror on it. But as you can see, this palette has gotten a ton of love, you guys. Just look at the shade range. Look at all of the shimmers and the mattes in there. Everything felt super duper nice. And a lot of people was comparing this to the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. So if you really like that palette but you want a really affordable price palette, this is the way to go. And especially if you love warm neutral colors, look no further. This palette is for you. Another favorite of mine, because of affordability and for how much eyeshadows and stuff that you get and how many looks you can create, my third favorite, it comes as no surprise, is this Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the biggest one right here. Now, I did recently get the whole collection of her smaller palettes, and those are pretty nice, but I felt like those are pretty hit and miss as far as formulation. But the palettes itself are gorgeous. But this palette was her original palette that she first came out with, Again, it doesn't feature a mirror, and I just taped in the names of the eyeshadows so that if you guys want me to recreate looks, I can show you guys. So yeah, look at this big old palette. The pan size in here is really large. You get a bunch of shimmers and mattes and sheer satin colors. Like, you get a bunch of different formulations. I want to swatch 2 of the shimmer and 2 of the matte shades in this palette. Everybody always like doing boring shades and colors, but I'm gonna go right in for the colorful ones. So the 2 blues were calling my name. I'm gonna go in for that like butter yellow type color, and then like that gorgeous deep red type color, and I'm just gonna swatch them on my hand. Wow, that's like butter, y'all. And then the 2 matte shades, I'll probably mix those 2 together, but hey, I can't really get this thing right in this camera. Do I really watch Jaclyn Hill channel anymore? No. I think I'm not going to leave my personal opinions about her, but she is one heck of a makeup artist, and have created a lot of really good products, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due. So number 2 up on my list would definitely have to be the Colourpop Perception palette. This is the Shayla times Colourpop one. For starters, she does give you a mirror in here. And then look at all of these gorgeous, beautiful shades. She gives you like a bunch of neutrals, and then she gives you some really fun pops of color right on this side, and I just thought that that's amazing. And the packaging is really nice, so I encourage anyone to go out and get it. I would definitely recommend this palette for fall and winter time, although you can use it any time of year, because she had such an array of colors in here. But I really enjoyed this palette. And last but not least, one of my favorite YouTubers, y'all. This is the ItsMyRayeRaye Beige Cosmetics palette, and I really love this palette. She was so thoughtful and so creative with this palette. So when you first open it up, you are met with 3 gorgeous highlight shades right here, and then 3 contour shades. And when you open it up even further, she has a mirror, and look at all these 15 different shades. Look how she has the neutrals in here, but then she has the pops of color like that beautiful bright red, and then the purples, and then she has shimmers, and then she has mattes. Y'all, she really did her thing with this palette, and she thought for everyone. So you get 15 eyeshadows, 3 highlighters, and 3 contour powders. You can't beat that with a baseball bat. Y'all, you really cannot beat that. I mean, I want to purchase some backups of this collection. That's how much I love it. If you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe if you're not already part of the QueenDollFacee family. And thank you so much for watching. And as always, be gorgeous, be blessed, be queens, my dolls. And until next time, hasta luego.